Good morning, everybody. I am so glad you are here and ready to do some more learning. We are going to hit core boards today, or communication boards as they're better known. Communication boards are a good way for your child to learn how to talk at home with you, at school with me, or anywhere in the community. And they're really easy to carry around with you. You can throw them in a bag, in your purse. So many times these are used for kids that are nonverbal, students that do not speak a whole lot, or students that have apraxia or have a really hard time planning out their sentences. They may get kind of choked up or not know how to say something. Core boards can help with that. So let's take a look at one. This is a very basic core board. It's busy, as you can tell, colorful, lots of words. So this would be a communication board that you could use with your child at home. Let's look first at this orange color here. So everything that has a color is color coded by the part of speech it is. So our orange color here, these are our pronouns. These are our I, me, you, he, she. So you can see here, I, it, he, they, you. So these are the words they're generally going to start with, talking about I or you right here. If we move to the pink, these are our verbs, okay? So if we wanted to do a very basic sentence, we could say, I can. Maybe you're asking a question. Can you go wash those dishes for me? I can. I can, okay? So even with just these two sections, your child is going to be able to do some communicating, which is really cool. All right, after that, let's look at our green section. Our green section is our pronouns, okay? Our on, in, behind, in front. So green really was telling us position of things. So again, with just these three sections, you could say, or your child might say, I want in. Maybe he wants to go into the bed, or he wants to sit on the chair. I want on, okay? So we have our pronouns, our verbs, our prepositions. Let's move on to the white, okay? So these three white words are our articles, a, and the, okay? And then these are some just commonly used words, not necessarily articles, but commonly used words up here. So let's see, what could we say with this? I want the... And we're going to get to the drink here, okay? So even though this is a verb, you could still use it as a noun. I want the drink. All right, so that's one sentence we could make with all that. Let's move on to the blue. So you see the blue here? The blue is our adjectives, and I actually have a few more on back. Blue. So those are things that are going to describe. And honestly, these right here are my absolute favorite. These are feeling words, and we're going to have a whole video talking about social emotional behavior and whatnot. Many a times our kiddos are going to have meltdowns, and we're not always going to know why. So the core board becomes invaluable to give our kids a voice. All right, maybe Joey is laying on the ground and just smacking it and crying, and you literally don't know why. You don't know what happened. You can bring this over and you could say, "What's wrong, Joey?" And he might say, I am, where's my am sad, or I am hungry. I didn't get breakfast this morning. I am hungry. Okay, so just showing him these feelings and trying giving a name to it is going to help him so much feel better and give him a voice for how he's feeling. All right, next we're going to talk about our yellow. Yellow are nouns, okay? So as you can see, home, school, store, bathroom, outside, class, car, bus. Many of these we'll use at school. Where did you come off of today? Were you a car rider or a bus rider? I am a car rider. Okay, so you kind of getting the idea of how we're going to be able to use this core board to communicate. A big one that I use with my kiddos is bathroom. You know, I do the young ones, generally the 3-year-olds, right after they come in, after they're evaluated. And so many times they're not potty trained. So getting them to express when they need to use the restroom. A good one would be, I need bathroom. And so you see the use of it, you see what it's all about. The benefits of this are, it's like I said, it's giving your child a voice. It's helping him or her being able to express how he or she is feeling, what they want, what they need. And many times when I do an evaluation and I see that they're not communicating, or mom really, she says, they're pulling me to the pantry every time they want some meat, or they're pointing at things. This is a goal I would typically make, because it's telling me they're using gestural or physical cues, but they're not using their words. And many times parents don't know what to do. Well, I mean, they have to eat, right? Yeah, definitely. But maybe instead of pulling, you could have them say, I want, and then get out a few items. Maybe you could pick out 3. I want fruit snacks. I want a cookie. Okay? And so at least you're getting the process started. So they touch I, they touch want, and then they could pick from 3 snacks. Then grab it, and then you're good to go. It's starting that communication pattern with them. Okay? Many times parents will also ask me, does this inhibit them from speaking? I mean, our end goal is to have my child speak. Isn't this just giving them something where they're not going to have to speak? And I would say absolutely not. This is used in conjunction with, even if you're using sign language, or a switch button where they're pushing every time they want more, pushing a switch. No, these all work in conjunction with getting them to verbalize. So am I just pointing to the words myself as a mom or a dad? No, I'm saying them as I'm pointing. So I'm saying, I want, or I can, okay? So make sure that when you're modeling this to your child, that you're saying it as you point. That's huge. That's huge. Because again, our end goal is to get them to speak. So this is just the beginning process of that. Okay? I think that pretty much wraps it up. Definitely, I'm going to post a link to a coreboard in the notes today. So if you want to print one out for yourself, you're going to be able to do that. Have one at home. Please post any comments or questions. Give me a like below, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll talk to you later. Bye.